Well, it's safe to say we're not quite the cup team we were last year. Let's see if we can do a bit better in these next two games, shall we? Hello guys, David here. Welcome back to episode number 16 of Going Intercontinental. Hope you guys are all well. Before we get into our two games and quick recap of what we've had since the last episode, which was a whole 3 or 4 days ago since I last recorded it, so even that's going to be a surprise to me. Just wanted to bring you guys to the attention of the average points over 3 years screen that I'm currently on at the moment. This is why, for those of you who remember, some people got relegated despite not being in the bottom three. What the Argentinian league seemingly does is, as you can see, it takes the averages over the last 3 seasons, gets their man points per game out of it, and then decides who's going to get relegated as a result. We're in 9th as a result of that. So 2018-19, we got 29 points. 2019-20, we got 53. And then this season so far, we've got 34. It does include the results from the cup games as well, which I think is a little bit weird, but each their own, I guess. Either way, I'm quite happy because we are definitely on what appears to be an upward trajectory, which I'm pleased with. Schedule-wise, let's have a look at that. What did we last see? I believe the last game we saw would have been the Tucumán and Defensa games. So these will be the latest ones that we've done. Since then, as you can see, we've not really had the best of form, to be honest with you. We lost 2-0 to Godoy Cruz, which was a really, really poor result, I have to say. I was really, really unimpressed with that. It just wasn't very good at all. Didn't really do anything, as you can see by that and everything in there. Against Racing Club, the next game we had a decent result against them, so we got a draw against them. Roman Bravo getting a goal, and then we redeemed ourselves against Defensa this time at home, and Gonzalez and Aguirre got those goals either side of a Raul Loiza, how do you pronounce that? Equaliser in the middle, and then we went back to the square pitch. We've seen enough of the square pitch now. We're not going to do it again, at least not this season. We lost to Lanús at 1-0 with a Pedro de la Vega goal in the 65th minute. But in this game, we are going to do in this episode, we're going to do 2 games. So we're going to do the game against Independiente, which is coming up in a day's time. And then we're doing the cup game against Argentinos Juniors and see if we can get a better result than we did last time. But other than that, guys, not really a huge amount changed, to be completely honest. So what we'll do is we will go through a couple of things and then we'll get into the game against Independiente. Hopefully, we can improve our result in the table upon what it is at the moment. Because if we look at the table for this game, as you can see, we're currently at 8th. We're by no means near the bottom, so it's fine. And I think Independiente, did we play them at some point last year? I think we did. And we are expected just not to be outclassed, which I think is probably a bit of a negative expectation, to be honest. But we aren't bottom of the table, so I guess we can look at that as a plus. But what I'm going to do is, because I've just realised I was nowhere near the game as I thought I was, I'm going to go into this, get the tactics set up. Back with you guys in a sec. Alright then, guys, back for the first game of the episode again, away against Independiente. As you can see on the screen, I'm doing a slightly different possession for this one. I'm doing it from all of my cup games just to literally see how we get on with it. This is the fabled Manomai FM back attack formation tactic. I've done exactly the same thing as him. I'll leave a link in the corner right now for the link to that video, and I'll put his channel in the description for this one as well. As you can see, obviously, it's not been good from our perspective to begin with, but I have seen other people do it. In fact, there's been other videos where I've seen people do extremely alien things with other teams in this game with this particular tactic, so I have elected to do everything as it was. The only change I've made is I believe he plays a halfback in the CDM role, whereas I'm playing a ball-winning midfielder, just because I've looked at Fernandez's stats and he just doesn't suit playing as a halfback, to be honest. He doesn't sit back into there, and he's probably one of our better players, so I do want to play him in his preferred role. Otherwise, the team for this game is Barlacina in goal. He is back from his viral infection, although he is still slightly unfit, so I have to keep an eye on him, but we have got Temporary on the bench just in case. Have Zambrano and Lemma in as the 2 centre-halves. Bartolo, Fernandez and Andriozzi sitting just in front of those. Andriozzi playing ahead of Nadalan because of... Why is he playing ahead of him? I can't remember. Where is Nadalan at the moment? Where is he? He's there. Oh yeah, he was just slightly unfit. I think he's just coming back from injury, so I've left him off. And plus, Andriozzi is a far more accomplished wing back than Nadal is. Moreno and the other Fernandez sitting in front of this kind of defensive three, I suppose you call them. Aguirre and Gonzalez on the left and right, and then Bravo up top as usual. But let's get into this. Like I said, we've created probably more chances with this back attack formation. I would hazard to say that we've probably been a lot. What's the word? A lot looser in front of goal. But I was very aware trying this tactic. The big disclaimer is it's more of a, it's definitely an attacking. It's more of a counter press sort of thing. So you are definitely going to be having a lot less of the ball. And like I said, I'm just trying it out just to see what we can do. I'm not hugely concerned about this cup, to be completely honest with you. Depending on how this game goes and how these next few results go offline, I may not even show you any of the cup games if we don't get very far with it, and I'll just skip straight forward to the Sud America rounds. But we shall see. Let's just see how this one goes first. I do not remember switching this on. Hold on a sec. Show key highlights. Oh, what have I done here? Ah, here we go. It's because of the last one. Oh, Bravo's in. Oh, nearly. Nearly there. There we go. That's better. So if you did lose a little bit of that, guys, you didn't really miss much. Bravo nearly got in, hit it at the keeper, spilled around a little bit, and that was pretty much all she wrote. But that was because of the last episode, as you would have seen. Oh, sorry, episode 14, because I had to post-edit that, which is a bit of a pain. I had to go in and change and watch the replay because I realised that the sound on the last one was just really bad for some reason. Don't know why. Oh, I've lost the ball there. Dominguez has just completely nicked the ball off him. Is he going to try and whip a ball in? I imagine it's going to be a goal, isn't it? No. Zambrano's got away with it. And Moreno's on the break now. I'm not sure where Bravo's gone there. That was an awful bit of play. What was he doing? He had a chance to just carry on running. Could have made it through, but Lemmer's got it out to Andriozzi with the ball in. Who's on the... There's no one there. Lemmer gets in the way again, intercepts it nicely. This is an incredibly long highlight, and I think this is because it's going to be an Independiente goal. Marcus has gone past his man. It's in. What is Barlasini doing there? That was going wide, I'm sure of it. What's happened there? Kicked the ball away. He's in a grump now. Let's see what happened. Straight past Lemmer, cool as you like. He's just put his hand out and he's deflected it into the goal. That's beyond poor. I'm so annoyed at that. Again, it's just classic Barlasina. He's just absolutely rubbish. Seems to be the case. But anyway, let's move on. Let's forget that happened. And let's see if we can do a bit more out of this. Let's demand more from the boys. So what does that do to us? Oh, gone a bit too fast. Just keeps us where we are. Estudiantes and Union are beneath us. Racing Club, not the force that they have been over the last couple of seasons. Oh, as I say that, they go straight back up to 5th in the table. Because they're obviously winning their game now. We're just not really doing a huge amount. Seem to be opening ourselves up to a lot of chances. I think the good thing about the formation we're playing at the moment is it can quite easily be shifted into the gegenpress that I've been playing throughout most of the season. Chance there, didn't quite get to it. Independiente on the break again. So if we are, although I did say I'd try, he's giving it a penalty, isn't he? Oh, for God's sake. 2-0. Valentin barely even moved. He barely even moved. That's a shocking attempt at a save, that, I have to say. We're making Independiente look absolutely incredible. I mean, they haven't lost a game in the Cup so far, but they've not even conceded. They've only scored 6 goals in 5 games, which is surprisingly. I suppose they've drawn 2 and only won. They've only drawn 2 and won 2 up until this point. So I suppose that impacts it. 4 yellow cards, right? I'm sorry, man. I hate to do this to you, buddy, but I am changing the tactic away slightly. So let's go back to our more comfortable gegenpress. There we go. We'll put them into their more preferred positions. Let's just shift these guys around. There we go. Put that back to how we were. And see if that makes any difference. Hopefully it does. Because I don't want to see another repeat of that first half. That was quite depressing to watch. Come on. Interestingly, our two centre mids are actually playing quite well according to the ratings. Not really seen much from them. Moreno with a chance. No. Straight to the keeper. No issues there. Oh, it's Palacios. Is that the Palacios? Is that our boy? I'll have to find that out in a sec. Oh, is he giving away a penalty? No, Dominguez at the far post. Goal. 3-0. We're being put to the sword. I believe that will be Palacios. Let's have a look. Oh, I can't tell from here. It just says Palacios. Let's not watch that. Sebastian Palacios. It is. It's our guy. Oh, it's so horrible. He was playing so well towards the end. Right. Aguirre's getting hauled off. Barely even at 60 minutes because he's not had an absolutely terrible game. Let's do our little switcheroo. Although Gonzalez isn't really playing much better. Bravo can come off. Fajewski's going to come on as well. And then Andriozzi. Oh, I just remembered I don't have thingy on the bench. Let's just do it that way instead. So let's put Zambrano in. Can he play full back instead? Yeah, let's do that. Let's put him on a defending one. And then Caligari can play as a centre half. And then we can go very attacking for the rest of this game. And probably concede a couple more. This is not how I expected this to go. I mean, I didn't expect a good result. A draw would have been nice, but this is we've just fallen over. We've just let them win. We've just given them the win before we'd even started, pretty much. Barlasina to Lemma. Plays it straight forward, straight back to their player. 4-0. Well, Barlasina's made the save, and it's gone out off the post, I believe that was. Barlasina's done something, which is good, I guess. Di Lorenzo, I'm pretty sure we had him as well, but I'm pretty sure I terminated his loan. He wasn't really very good. Made a few mistakes. That's how Zambrano came in, who, to be honest, did exactly the same thing. Started off, well, it's 4-0. It's not great, is it? It's not great at all. I mean, that's terrible defending. He doesn't even jump. Whoever that is doesn't even jump. I think that was Lemma. Look at this. It can't be Zambrano who's playing a right back now. Oh, it's a nice little touchdown by Fajewski into Moreno. Is he going to have a go? Just dribbles wide. We've just not turned up today at all. It's you guys. It's you guys watching. I'm convinced. It's not really. It's my excuse. This is just not. Even Sarmiento, who I'm pretty sure were terrible this season in the league, have won so many games. I don't know what it is. If you play decent in the league, you're rubbish in the cup. If you're rubbish in the league, you play decent in the cup. I mean, to be fair, that's not by any means something I can compare this to, because we actually didn't play too badly in the league last year. We were just inconsistent and then smashed the cup. This year we've been better in the league, admittedly, but at this rate, we're not actually going to have a better points per game average than we did last season because we're not winning these games. Just been turned over. Just been absolutely hammered in that game. Back for training tomorrow, please, gentlemen. I was actually going to give them a rest because the cup game's in a few days, but I'm not doing that. Gonzalez is an absolute shocker. 6.2. That's beyond awful. He's not playing in the next game. I think we're going to ring some changes for the cup game. So let's get to that, and yeah, we'll see how that one goes, and hopefully we can expect a bit of an improvement from this one. All right then, guys, back for the game against Argentinos Juniors. As you can see, we've had a few changes in the squad. Like I said, I did want to get rid of some of the people who just weren't cutting the mustard in the last game. And because it's a cup game, if we lose, fine, whatever. I know we've got an expectation to get to the 7th round, but I just want to give some of these guys a bit more of a run out and see what we've got waiting in the wings, as it were. So Nicolas Romero is going to be starting in goal. Ferroni, Lemma and Andriozzi, the standard three, with then Rodrigo Scaglierini in the left-hand side of the defence. Moreno still playing. He's always going to play. I'm going to put him in just to keep a bit of consistency in the team. And then we have Ezequiel Calcaterra, who is playing on the other side of the centre midfielding pair. We have then Alarson, I believe that is, Federico Alisson on the left. Leonardo Bottlemore making his first appearance for the club in the centre attacking midfield role. Dennis Rodriguez on the right hand side, and then Antoine, I think it's Federico or something, Fedriski is playing in the pressing forward role up top. But let's get into this. Like I say, got rid of a lot of players because I was just so annoyed with some of the way that some of them played in that last game. And to be honest, the last few games, it wasn't just a one mistake has happened, let's just get rid of all of them. There was very much an ongoing theme. That I cannot stress that enough. This isn't just a knee-jerk decision. I just wanted to try and give a couple of other people a chance to show their worth. But as you see, Alarson and Bottlemore both making their respective debuts in this game. I believe Scaglierini and Calcaterra might be as well. I think Nicholas Romero might be as well. I can't remember. I feel like Calcaterra may have played a game and Scaglierini might have done. I think Nicholas Romero is in line for, or is getting his debut today. As you can see, we have still got a fairly decently strengthed bench on there. So we've still got Bertolo, still got Bravo, Caligari, Sforza, and co, who can all come in and do a job. I've got no issues with them coming on if needs be. But that's a lovely ball in. Lemmer at the back post, nearly. So it's a better chance. We've had a good chance at the start of the game, which is much more than we had last time. I believe this is a neutral stadium. Buenos Aires, I believe that's going to be Boca. I believe it's their stadium. Here we go, though. Chance for them. Wow. I'm lost for words as to how that's gone in. We changed the side. We haven't even changed. Oh, no, I did change the left back. I put Ferroni in there. He's not closed him down anywhere near enough, and the keeper really has to be doing better there. Romero not covered himself in glory in the first 15 minutes of this game. Ferroni with a corner, Lemmer at the near post, nearly gets to it. Ferroni's going to get to it again, is he? He is. He's going to lose it though. Yep. That was always him losing that ball. Come on, Andriozzi, come across. Stop that man coming in. Don't let him get the ball back. Come on. Rodriguez already got a yellow. Fedruski's going to knock it down. He's doing well at that in the last couple of games. Give Baltimore a run through. He's going through. Is he going to do it? No, he's not. He's going to keep running. He's still going. Oh, I thought he was going to just run the whole way. That was incredible. He's playing as a shadow striker, which is his preferred role. I'd need to check the stats on him properly, but I would like to try and develop him into a bit more of a playmaking role. If not, maybe try and develop him into a centre forward. I'm not entirely sure yet. But I thought for his first game, let's play him in his more expected role, and then we'll see how he gets on from there as well. I'm going to ask for more from the boys. Alarson is nervous at the moment, which is a bit of a concern. Hopefully he starts to calm down a little bit. I'm not sure what Rodriguez is doing that ball. Just giving it straight back to Argentinos. And now they're through again. Pucheta. Lemmer's going to have to close that down. He's going to give away a penalty. Is he? No, it's just going to go straight around him and it's 2-0. It's just part of the Red Sea. The defensive capabilities of this team have just disappeared completely. And this is giving me even more of a reason just to skip straight through to the Copa Sudamerica round. Although even then, I'm worried how that's going to go. Because they're just not turning up in these games. I don't know why. I suppose I am. Well, I am playing a very, very different team to what I would normally do. But even then, I mean, Bottom was having an awful game. He's bottled it on the big occasion, which is very much why he is under that name. But just not doing the business, unfortunately. Any of these boys at the moment. It's a really shocking first half. Really, really poor. We've not even had much of the ball, and that's what we pride ourselves on in retaining possession in this particular format. Show me something else. I've not even got the faith in the boys they're going to turn this around. They've played so badly. I think Argentinos have played fairly well. It's just we've just given them so much of a chance. That's a lovely little ball through to Andriozzi. He can get past his man, get a ball in again, just straight off the bat, loses the ball. Argentinos are on the attack now. Straight past Lemmer without any issues. Is he going to do the same thing again? He just got past, 4 players then? It's just not acceptable. Lemmer's coming off in a minute. He's got this next highlight. If he does something wrong in this one, he's coming off. Good pressure to force the kick away from the keeper, but nothing else has happened as a result of it. Unless we can get something here. Lemma does make the interception, but gives it straight back to Battellini. It's not a good shot, good from him. If it gets that number 33 in the centre, Lemma needs shooting. Lemma's off. That was awful. How he's the best rated player on his pitch right now is beyond me. He's not staying on. That was shocking. That was absolutely shocking. What's actually happened here? Oh, Lemma actually touched the ball there. I'm sure of it. Yes, I do want to make my tactical change. He's not allowed on my pitch. Get him off. That was shocking. Absolutely abysmal, that. Boys are fired up. I suppose it's the least I can expect, but they are as well, so not really got much out of that. We've not had a single shot in the first 12 minutes of this second half. It's a lovely tackle by Andriozzi, though. He's probably one of the few players I've seen that's actually given it a go. I don't know how he's managed to get around there. Leonardo's in it. He's giving it to Fajewski. Oh, finally a chance. That's what I brought Leonardo in for, to do those sorts of things. For only with a chance in the corner now. As Caligari doesn't quite get to it. What's happened there? He's been pulled back. Caligari, I think that was, has pulled him back. 5 yellow cards. Free kick for Argentinos now. Oh, it's offside, fortunately. But now we need some more changes. We're going to make all of our changes now. Who's coming off? Who's had a shocker? I thought Dennis Rodriguez, he's going to come off, I think. Sforza is going to come on. And I'm going to do... I can't do that, actually. I'm going to leave him on. And I'm going to bring on Bartolo for Ferroni as well. They're the changes we're going to go for in this one. I don't need the replay. We know what happened. We know he's offside. He looked like he was quite far off anyway, so... the end of the world. To have some passion from the lads. Fired up a few of them. Alisson's been nervous the entire game. Oh, it's 4-0. Look at that. Average rating was 6.5. I'm disappointed if my players' ratings go below a 6.7 and the whole team average is a 6.5. What's happening here? Corner from Bartolo to Caligari. Oh, just wide. No, I'm not going to change anything. There's no point. Well, I can't really change anything anyway, to be honest with you. I might give Leonardo a chance up top, see if we can get him to have a go at the centre forward role alongside Fajewski. See if that makes a difference. To at least get a goal. I'm going to try it. I'm going to shift him forwards for the 4-2-4. He's not a natural at it, but I think he can probably still give it a go. Let's put him in as the advanced forward and see what he can do. See if we can get him a debut goal. Although the way any of these lot are playing, I can't see anyone getting a goal. I've got to be honest. This has actually been worse than the display against Independiente, to be completely frank. It's been a lot worse because we've just capitulated, and most of these goals have been just individual mistakes. The Independiente game was slightly different because they played better. These guys, they've shaded the game, admittedly, the stats won't lie, but we've just had 4 drops of concentration, I think. It's probably just about to peter out into a 4-0 win. It's a lovely ball for Drewski, straight at the keeper. That wasn't straight at the keeper. I mean, he's offside anyway. It was not straight at the keeper. The keeper did cover it very nicely, but offside anyway, so not much to report. What a lovely episode to record. What a way to start my day of recording. Fantastic. 5-1? 5-0? 5-1. I wish. 5-0? No. Mary's going to get rid of the ball. Bottlemore's going to try and get to it. He got tackled. That's what happens. Sforza's in. He's going to have a go. It dribbles wide. Again, just typifies. Is this going to be 5-0 this time? It could well be. Oh, that's a lovely tackle by Moreno. Is that the end? No. Got the throat. That's... I've never seen... I don't think I've ever seen a throw-in on Football Manager not go to a player that badly. And now Bertola's being caught on the ball. Now Scaglierini. That was shocking. I can only apologise to all of you who have watched to this point for having to go through those two horrendous games, because they were just beyond poor, and I can only apologise. But with that, guys, that brings us to the end of the episode. I'm not going to show you any more of the cup games. I don't think. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 left. I really don't see the point, and I don't think you guys do either. We're 9th in the league. Oh, wrong league. We're 8th in the table. We've got our last few games. I think we've got Estradante. I think we have to got Union as well, to be fair. So we've got a few more games. We'll do them. We will come back, guys, for the Copa Sudamerica legs against whoever they're going to be against. So, guys, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed this one. Hopefully you've enjoyed it more than I did. Seeing me in a disappointed and annoyed state of form is probably nice for you guys to see. I'm not going to lie. But yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you have, then make sure you subscribe, like the video. Let me know any comments on how can I improve this horrendous run of form that we've just had. And yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. Cheers.